Hi, welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday.
Hi, Manmeet Chowdhry from Optimum Performance Solutions here. Today I'd like to talk to you about unrealistic expectations that we have on other individuals and sometimes ourselves to be one-sided. Trying to go after something that's one-sided is unobtainable and futile, and trying to avoid the other side that we're trying to avoid is unavoidable is also futile. So let's just take an analogy here for a moment. If you take the magnet, a magnet has both sides, and no matter how much you try cutting it in half and only getting one side, it will always have two poles. Cut it again, it has another two poles. Cut it again, it has another two poles. So just like a magnet can never have one side, we as individuals can never be one-sided. Let's test it by asking you a couple of questions. If I said to you, you're always nice, never mean. You're always kind, never cruel. You're always giving, never taking. You're always considerate, never inconsiderate. Would you believe me? Now your voice in your head, called your intuition, is probably going, not always that way. But if I flipped it, what about the other side? If I said, you're always mean, you're never kind, you're always cruel, you're never nice, you're always taking, never giving, you're always inconsiderate, never considerate, you probably still wouldn't believe me. But if I said sometimes you're nice, sometimes you're mean, sometimes you're kind, sometimes you're cruel, sometimes you're giving, sometimes you're taking, sometimes you're considerate, sometimes you're inconsiderate, you may go, yeah, that sounds a little bit more like me. Well, if that sounds more like you, how can you expect another individual to only ever be nice to you, only ever be kind to you, only ever be giving to you, only ever be supportive of you? It's unrealistic. We all have a set of priorities, from what's most important right down to what's least important. When somebody comes into our life and supports us in those highest priorities, we're going to open up to them. We're going to show what we would probably call the nice side of us. But if they come into our life and they challenge us in our highest priority, they may well see a nasty, mean side of us. That doesn't mean to say that we need to get rid of one side. It's about embracing both sides. Everybody has all human behavior traits. It's just that we display it differently and demonstrate it differently based on our own higher individual life priorities. So why not embrace both sides of yourself? Because the more you embrace both sides of yourself, watch how the world on the outside embraces both sides of you. You're not here to get rid of part of yourself. You're here to embrace and love the whole part of yourself. I like to have a bit of fun sometimes and say, I have also embraced the bitch in me, because I am a beautifully inspired teacher of conscious humanity. Have some fun with embracing parts that you perceive you think you should get rid of. Because here's the truth. If there was any part of you that wasn't serving either yourself or the evolution of humanity, it would be extinct. So why not look at embracing yourself? Because you're here to not get rid of part of yourself. You're here to love yourself fully. Because when you love yourself, watch how the world on the outside loves you too.
We hope you found this week's Wisdom Wednesday of value. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, or share with others that you feel would find it of value too. Thank you.